How to use HubSpot for customer service. So when you create your account, you get this option right here. What do you want to set up first? So here you want to pick customer service. Now, if you already created your account and you picked something else, that's okay, because as you can see, don't worry, you will have access to everything here, no matter which you choose to focus on first. So if you choose to focus on something else first, you can still set up customer service on HubSpot. So click on Get Started after picking Customer Service. Now it's logging you in and now you have created your HubSpot account. Now here you can see your customer service tools progress. Now if you pick something else first, for example marketing, then it will show your marketing here. But you can just click on customer service right here and it will take you to customer service. So first you need to set up the basics. Import your contacts, invite teammates, and understand HubSpot properties. So click on Start Tasks. Now here, create a new contact. I'm going to skip this for now, but if you have contacts, you can create them right here. Now invite your team member. So click on Invite your team member, and here you can send an invite to their email address. So go ahead and enter their email address right here. And then you can decide to make them a super admin or not. So making them a super admin gives them access to all users, tools, and settings. So if you want that, keep this on. Then click on Send Invite. If you want to invite multiple people at once, select this. And now you can copy this link and send it to multiple people. But I'll just send it to this email address right here. Now when they open their email, they will have this email right here. So when they click on join the team, they can create their account, then they can enter their job role, so for example, photographer. Then they can also choose a part of the CRM platform that they want to explore first. So let's say they want to do marketing, they can just check this out. So that's how you can invite a team member. So then once you've done that, you can add your existing contacts. So you can organize, track, and manage your valuable leads in your HubSpot contacts database. So I'm going to skip this for now. Now you can set your contact record properties. Store and display the contact information that your team needs, so you can choose the properties. So right here you can see all the properties that you currently have. So their email, phone number, contact owner, last contacted, life cycle stage, lead status, and their legal basis for processing contacts data. So there you have your properties. Then you can go back. So I'm going to just skip the import data part right now. Now you can connect your team. Going to skip this. Then you can add a live chat to your website. So click on Setup Live Chat. Then you can choose the style of your chat. So you have a few colors right here. So let's say this one matches pretty good with your website. Pick this one. Then click on Next. Then you can create your first chat flow. So here you have the chat heading. Here are some things that you can pick from. So for example, contact owner. And then they can contact you. Then here you can write a welcome message. So if you like this, you can keep this. If you want something else, do something else. Then click on Next. Here you can choose the chat availability. So this is when you are available to chat with them. So you can pick based on user availability. So this means that the chat is available when at least one user is in the inbox. And you can also choose based on working hours. So Monday through Friday from 9 to 5 p.m. And you can also choose the chat is available 24/7. So right here you can choose the available message, the away message. So when you're away, you can show an away message, for example this, or you can hide the chat launcher or do nothing. Outside of working hours, you can set offline behavior. So you can show the return time, show an away message, or hide the chat launcher. So I'm going to hide it when you are not online. Okay. So then once you've set that up, you can click on Next. Then right here you have a preview of what it will look like on your website. So let's say someone visits your website on mobile, click on mobile. Now here you can see it, that's probably a glitch, but on desktop here you can see what it looks like. Then click on Next. So here's the code that you need to install into your website. So as you can see, place the code right before the end of the body. Tag on any page that you want to enable HubSpot on. So this code you can copy, and then whatever website maker you are using, you can enter this code into the website. So if you need help, you can view the instructions. So here you can select your website type, They have a bunch of stuff right here, for example, Wix. And then you can see instructions on how to do it by clicking right here. I'm not going to get into this since this is very specific for each website maker. You can also email the tracking code, so this right here, to your web developer or website admin. Then click on verify installation when you are done. So I don't have a website, so I'm going to click on skip for now. And then it will say live chat is now connected. We sent a test message over this channel with some next steps. So click on view message in inbox. Click on skip tour if you would like to, and then click on got it right here. So then right here you can see all of your conversations. So they sent a test message right here. From now on, any chats on your website will appear here. Choose what you'd like to do next. So when somebody uses the chat on your website, you will see their email, phone number, and whatever other properties you have chosen to see. And then here you can see the actual message and you can respond to it right here. So let's just type thank you and then click on send. Now send isn't available because this is a sample contact. But if this is a real customer that would like to send a message, then you can just chat with them right here. You can read their messages, respond to them, and do whatever you want. Then right here you can see all of the open messages, you can see the chat, and you can see more right here. So the emails, all closed messages, sent, spam, and trash. So when you are in the HubSpot homepage, you can come right there by clicking on conversations and then clicking on inbox. So now you can just check this out every 10 minutes or something if somebody has a question, and if they do, you can just respond to it. So it's actually pretty easy to use HubSpot for customer service. You just need to install the code into your website and then have someone, or you can do it yourself, check out the chat every once in a while so that you can actually respond. Now here you can see it says you are available. If you want to be unavailable, for example, you're going to lunch, you can just turn this off. For me, when I turn this off, the chatbot won't appear on the website because that is the setting that I chose. If it says for you, you will be back in some minutes, then it will show that right now. Now here you can just turn it on when you are back. So here you have the inbox settings. When you click on that, here you can see your channels. So you have your chat. For me, it's disconnected because I don't have a website. If you do, then it should show connected. Now you can also send and receive messages from this inbox directly in Slack or Microsoft Teams. So you can connect your Slack or Microsoft Teams, and then you can install the app into your HubSpot account and integrate the two, and then your chat will also be available in Slack. So that makes it even easier if you are frequently online on Slack or Microsoft Teams. So that's how you can use HubSpot for customer service. Please like and subscribe if this video was helpful, and I'll see you in the next video.